This is Phil Toko, and you're watching the Agri-Food Safety Minute, the web series designed to get you one step closer to GAP certification every week. One of the early steps in putting together a food safety manual is putting a map together of your farm. This is a fairly painless process using Google Maps. In this episode, we'll walk you through the steps of using Google Maps to create a map for your farm. So the first step in creating a map for your food safety plan is to go to Google and Google Maps. So we'll be going right now into Google, and I am left clicking up on the maps in the taskbar. That pulls up Google Maps here. Then I want to type in the address of my farm. In this case, the Rogers Farm is 8072 South Jackson Road, and that's Jackson, Michigan. And that will pull up my farm right here. Now, once I have my farm pulled up in Google Maps, I need to center it exactly where I want, right in the center of the picture window. So I'm centering it right where I need it. So here comes a little trick. In order to get a picture of my farm through Google Maps, I'm actually going to press the print screen button on the keyboard. That way it will save a copy of the screenshot that I can then import into a paint program. So I'm going ahead and I'm pressing Control, Print Screen. That automatically saves a copy of my farm so that I can then take that picture and bring it into another program. The program I'm going to import it in is called Paint. It's actually under All Programs, you'll have an Accessories folder. In that Accessories folder, you're going to have the Paint program. When you left click on that, it's going to open up a window. If you then click on the inside of the box that it opens up and then left click on Paste, you'll see that the screenshot that I had just captured appears in the window for Paint. Now I can use it just like this. However, it's a little bit dirty and needs a little bit of touching up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the crop, left click on crop, and then use the select button to simply cut the areas of the farm that I would like to add to my overall map. And once I've selected the area, I hit the crop again, left click, and that automatically cuts the farm, the picture of the farm, exactly to the area that I want. Then if I take this and I left click on the main area, I can save it as a JPEG, and I'll save it as Rogers Farm right on the desktop. And then I can simply import it into a Microsoft Word document to turn into a map. And go ahead and do that. I've opened up Word. Now that I have the farm completely cleaned up, I can then import it, insert a picture. Right on the desktop is Rogers Farm. Left click on that, there's my farm. Now I can resize it in Word to the exact size that I want. Now in order to place it exactly where I want it on the page, I have to right click on it and change the formatting of the word wrap of the picture to wrap text square. If I do that, then I can move the picture wherever I want on the page so that it's positioned absolutely on the page. Then I go ahead and write my name of my farm and the address. And that is Jackson, Michigan. Then I can tighten this up this way by going to paragraph, doing that, centering them, getting them larger to say 18, like this. Now the next step, after I've gotten the picture in place and the title in place, is to outline the individual fields and to label those fields. So to do that in Word, I would simply go up to the Insert, Shapes, and then I would choose the freeform shape, and then go ahead and outline each of my shapes thusly. There's one. And go up again and Insert, Shapes, Freeform. Get one here. There's that one. Now that one I'll have to actually go and format the shape and make no fill color. And that way it'll go like that. So I have field 1, field 2, and then finally insert another shape, field 3. And again, I'm going to go through Format Shape, No Fill, and there you are. So I have all 3 of my fields then outlined as well. Now bear in mind, your GAP manual or your food safety manual's field maps don't have to be this nice or this high-tech. They can simply be line drawings of where your fields are in relationship to roads. As long as you're able to navigate where they are with regards to existing roads, you'll be fine. That's what's important, is that they are relatively accurate. They don't have to be pretty or high-tech or nice pictures or in color. They simply have to be effective at being able to locate those fields in time and space. You can find a guidance document in our show notes that outlines the steps that I took to create a map. In addition, you can also find the sample map I created in this webisode. Thanks for joining us this week. We hope to see you again next week on the Agri-Food Safety Minute.